So hello YouTube. Welcome to the SquirreledGameDev. Actually, today we'll be doing a game for Dream because all the Reddit shouts out loud that the Dream has his birthday today. Actually, that's quite a big coincidence because I had my birthday like a month ago and I'm 22 too. The only difference is in subs. But yeah, we'll be doing a game for Dream and nothing's gonna stop us. So today, okay, the game will be divided into like four streams, maybe 5. I don't know. I want to make it quite quickly, so for today's stream I prepared so much, and yeah, that's what we'll be doing. Anyway, actually there's nobody on the stream, so I talk only for the guys who are on YouTube. Obviously, like always. On my videos, whenever I make something, you'll be able to test it on the code sandbox. So I actually made something, but for now I would like to show for people who don't know what we'll be doing, what we'll do, because we will create like a Dino. Still, I want this project because like a Dino is quite a nice game, and I really want to like recreate it with some tweaks, obviously, but it will be about Dream, and that will be my series right there on YouTube. The first series, my first game, maybe the second or the third. When I don't know if we count this tic-tac-toe which I left after a second stream, or maybe this like a giraffe, which turned out to be the prequel of the Like a Dino. So I got even a dislike because I think people might thought that this game is a plagiat. I didn't want to make the clone of Like a Dino. Obviously, I don't want it. I want to create something really special. So in today's video, we'll do a game about dreams. And first, I want to show you maybe this page of this huge presentation, Microsoft Whiteboard. I love Microsoft Whiteboard because I have a graphic tablet and I can like draw everything, and it's quicker than placing one line and the second line and then the dash line right there, and I prefer to write it by hand. So as you can see, we will do something what falls down, and the character that moves, the Minecraft player that moves to the left or left or right. So yeah, but you completely may not know what does it mean. So I will show you the Like a Dino game, which was made by Super Talkie. You should follow his channel. Subscribe if you don't do it already. I think you do it because it's hard to like. That's because I put this to the title of this stream, and maybe somebody will come. Nobody came already to my streams. That's sad. But anyway, let's do it. Let's go and open BlueStacks, because Like a Dino is a Android game, Blue Stacks, and this game, for this game we need to have an environment to open it, because if it's for mobile phones, that means it runs Android, and we need actually the actual Android, and that's it. That's an emulator of Android. If you don't know it, I recommend it to you. It's very good. Something is downloading. Yeah, so like a Dino is calling, so we should open it. So that's it. It opens vertically. So the first screen that welcomes us is actually it's actually the starting screen. So menu is starting. There we have every single icon. That's very we should see it, because if we want to make a recreation, we should spot such details, especially yeah, when we create it, because if we did our own game, we don't have to follow such rules. Yeah, let's go. There we have like a Dino, and right now you can see some similarities between this and this. So that means the player will move left and right, and that means something will fall down. Let's see. Okay, I forgot this game has sounds, so I may disable them in Streamlabs. So yeah, I forgot about saying this, but when you watch this video, you can actually support this channel somehow. And I decided to use Streamlabs. There you should see it's not open on the full screen, but there you see it's this not a small program, it's a huge program which gives so many tweaks to the stream. Especially it gives donations. So if you want to donate me and you think that my channel is worth something, you should yeah, you should I shouldn't say that, I'm sorry for my English. You can support me. So for now I disable the sounds, and we play around and you will see the similarities, and I will consider some things that might and I should enable the audio because it's disabled. So it's outputs like this. I hope so. So maybe this should be good. So look closely. It has very nice music. I love this game. It's so simple and people love it too, because it has like 4.8 rating on Android. And what is special in this game is that it doesn't have that many ads as probably 90% of apps on the in the Play Store have. If you want to support the guy who made this game, you should you can like watch these ads, and you can enable like there's a deal. If you watch an ad, you get like 1,000 coins. I actually don't know where they get this amount of coins. I didn't play it. As you can see, I've got like 155 of the score. I don't know. So what should you spot when I will play? Okay, so the game is divided into, I will divide them into some segments, like creating this game, because it's very complicated. It has like 4 complicated segments that I want to split to. So first of them is the moving character. So you should see that how it moves. It moves like the head stays in the same place and the rest of the body reflects, depending on if we want to move it to the left or to the right. Yeah, so that's the first thing. The second thing are obviously the following. There are the neck parts. You should spot that then when we catch the neck part, all of the body goes down. Yeah, so that's it. That's the second thing. And the third thing is obviously the way we die and the way we get these neck parts. But we obviously don't want to make, like, we don't want to extend Dream's neck because he don't have any. His Minecraft skin doesn't have. So what else we do is we will extend his body so he become a fatty dream with a huge belly, because he and I previously I thought there might be some subscriptions and the score will be the amount of subs we like catch, but the next thing is because we have the Dream's birthday today. For me it's like for me it's the next day because it's 1:20 a.m. I like to record in the night. Nobody disturbs me, so don't like be surprised of that. Yeah, because it's Dream's birthday, I may replace or may make there a switch that makes this that turns these subscriptions into cakes. So instead of falling subs, there will be falling cakes, and the dream will get fatter the more big cakes he catches. Yeah, it's like quite simple. So you should see it. Like when we move it, the head stays in the same place and the body reflects. When we catch the neck parts, it extends. And when we don't don't get them, the neck part like crosses this line and the game stops. And we have 1 life left. Obviously, some of the next things will be the score and the life counter. Yeah. So I said in the beginning of this of the stream that I made some things already, and yeah, you should not this. There I have the stream statistics. It's this one, and we should rename it obviously because it's not like this one. It will be like Dream Birthdays, Dream's Game. Maybe like no, the game's name is Like a Dream, obviously, because there's like a dino. You probably got it, yeah. So already you can see some similarities, like this part right here is divided into 4 parts. And yeah, the original game had only 3 parts. And we inspire with piano tiles, and we do for like traces where the subscriptions will move in the they will fall down in the center of each trace, I think. It will be weird that they will fall on the left side. No, or maybe we'll random it. I don't know. That doesn't matter. And there is a dreams character. Yeah. So there is a head which will stay in the same spot, and the rest of the body which will extend. We get anything from there. And yeah, there were 2 conceptions of, which I wanted to go. So the first conception was that like the previous conception was that the only the belly, like, you know, this part and arms will like rise, and the legs would stay in the one spot. But then I thought it as a bad idea, because why they should stay in one place, and there will be many reasons why, but the the best reason why not is that will require more things to do. So it's pointless. Nobody will see it because as you can see there, when this will be the dream's body, then we should like place the legs below this body, and nobody will see them. And if we extend this square even a bit more, they will be invisible out of the screen. So that's bad. And then we have a score counter, which now only... No, I think... Oh yeah, because I should say that previously it like counted the clicks there. Wait a second. That's actually bad thing. Why does it... You're in head? Seriously? Okay, so there will be a bit of cheating, but I already I made this stream yesterday. That's why there are subs, and I didn't even know that the dream has his birthday in the next day. But the part that that was there is that I already made something, some more things which I wanted to leave just on live stream. So I won't cheat right now because it's live. And previously I wanted to delete it, but yeah. So the first thing I wanted to do is, because we divided into some groups, some sections of streams. On this stream, we want this body to move from left to right and so on. So like the Dino does, but not exactly, because dream skin. You should know the dream skin. When we go to name MC and we right there. Did I just accept it all? A dream, just dream. I always wonder, how did he get this name? Like, it's so obvious and it was very hard to count for it. He must have, like, done so many researches before he found out this name. But let's dream screen. When we need to make its arm to be raised. Yeah, so it will. No, what do I say? We when we want. Okay, maybe something else. Because I have there more things. Let's move a bit to the movement part, because the other ones don't interest us right now. We'll do them on the next stream, maybe. So we have there are roles that we need to have two animations, but it's not true, because we need to have one animation of Dream's character. And the thing that we need is just... what happened there? I think I won't be able to, like, stop this skin in the... let's say that's the standing position. So we do the standing position like this. Yeah, and when we move it to the, let's say, left, his body needs to move to the right, like this. Like there we have in here. So we move to the left and the body goes like this, so it seems it's interacting with the airflow. And if we want to make it move to the right, it seems that we just need to take this movement and reflect it. When we reflect it, let's say right in this line, we get this movement. So yeah, that's it. And this movement should begin with the still pose and end on the move pose. So in this. That's the same thing is with the Google Maps guy when you want to drop him. Yeah, I live in Poland. So let's say we want to drop this guy right here. You see, when we move to the right, its body moves to the left because of the airflow, due to the airflow. And when we move it to the left, it's just reflected, but to the it's just reflected, yeah. What do we have there? Ministerstwo Zachistu do Kilia. I don't know. I know Cyrillic because I learned it on my own. But I don't know why there is a circle with a text inside. That's weird. Well, I wouldn't like to live in such a village. There is far from all the civilization around. Is there any in a city nearby. I don't know where they placed the guy. Actually, that's all of the Ukraine. So that's how the let's move it to like Cherkasy, Cherkasy, somewhere there. Oh, and we have church. It looks so old. Oh my god. For me. It doesn't look that bad. Okay, we should. We should. I wanted to show you this guy, not the Google Maps. Probably you know the episodes from GeoGuessr better than me. So we have the trim skin, and we know how to like move it. Oh, I should do it like this, so you should see it in the real pose. We will it will stay on. Let's go. So I already made, so when we want to click the head, it says that we are in the head. When I click the body, it says we are in the body. And when we click outside of this, it says nothing. So that means we are on the right track to make it like drag and drop. Yeah. Then we need to make sure that because it only checks that we click this, so it doesn't. So if we click it, so I already click it, and we move somewhere else and drop the mouse button, we see that it didn't count the click event. Yeah, so that only counts the click inside the square, but we don't want it. We want it to see that the mouse is inside, the cursor is clicked, and that it isn't dropped. Yeah, so that's simple. Anyways, there we have our ifs, and we should change the event because right now it's on click. So that's the thing I told you about. Yeah, and I said that I made the stream yesterday. So what's with the stream? The most obvious thing that I didn't know was that when you don't click go live in the YouTube studio and you end up the stream, you don't get the lives. Your live doesn't save as an episode on your channel. It doesn't save. You just everything is lost then. So I got angry and I forgot to delete all the stuff and rewrite it right now. So we have we start from this this spot, and yeah, I didn't even think about what to do right now, how to create it. So you will see that me working on this like I was doing it on my own without any preparation. So let's go. Um, we have a mouse click event, on click event, but maybe there is on mouse down. Yeah. No, mouse down will be the cursor down. On mouse down, not enter, not leave, not move, not mouse out, not. Oh, and I know what I said. I said that we will change these things to functions, because there this ifs check that we are inside this like our points is inside the rectangle, and we will use it so many times that I should make a separate function. So we just call a function like this, and it tells us if it's inside the rectangle. So maybe I will do that quickly. Check. Check intersection. That sounds well. So what do we need? We need let's actually, or no, we copy this because that's that's very important. E client Y. Is it possible to do just window client X? Because we're in the window, so it should update all the time. Huh? Am I right? Canvas DOM. And still the window, because it doesn't matter where we are. Oh, and obviously we stole this from the function, so it doesn't work. All right. We're gonna log it. Log check intersection. This. And we make it static. So we should use actually GS, because it's static and it doesn't look good. GS check intersection. Yeah, it's well spelled. So we how does it work? That's not that difficult. I managed to do that on the stream, which I messed up. Oh, because we didn't need this. So when this point, which coordinates are x and y, cx and cy, we know that it intersects the rectangle when we have 1 point and two sizes of the edges. So first, if cx, so the first coordinate, is smaller than position of this point on x axis. So this, wait, cx, that's bad. Oh my god, I didn't see it. There should be, because that's x axis, not this one. So we are on this axis, so if position of this point plus size of this edge is wider than position of this point, plus other conditions for this edge too, that means we are inside the rectangle and there's no other option. You can analyze it on your own. There should be B and there should be A. But there it works. That's weird. That's weird. I didn't see it. Sorry. GS check intersection. So we want to make a function which checks if the mouse intersects the rectangle. So wait a second. Wait a second. Do I really need to have these coordinates from the loop? Because I like calculate them, and inside here I check if they intersect, because there are all of the listeners in the game. Oh, and yeah, I forgot to mention that you don't really need to know what's in here. I made it so I made all of the basics that are necessary to begin creating games. So we don't need to do that on the stream, and you don't need to struggle watching this. So I made that the main loop, divided the game into classes and so on. So you don't need to see that. You can see only the very pleasant things. Yeah. So we should just. Oh no. We need this coordinate because I forgot. They are not just objects like because they are in the canvas, so we can't like get anything from outside of the main loops. Like we can get there in this loop, we can't get the coordinates and the width and height of the edges, because it's impossible. We can't get them. They are inside the canvas. They are calculated. So yeah, we should keep this, and maybe we'll just specify the same variables. So x1, y1, a1, and b1, or maybe just x, y, a, and b, because y1 there won't be anything else then, because there we have two squares, and I want there to be calculated one square, but these functions are reusable. Yep, so we can call it, and just use it multiple times. So x, a, x, y, b, and y. And not you're in a head, but return true. That means it intersects. And else return false, or maybe without else, because it's obvious that if it's not not true, it's false. So we just write return false in other case. So yeah, that's it. There is our function, and we just call it. Or first, we want like get rid of this thing, this stuff down here, before we don't ensure that this function works. So let's specify there x, y, a, and b, and see if it's true or false. We refresh, and doesn't work at all. So I think this may be the problem, because this one works. We have already seen that. Is there something wrong with this? What I don't see? Doesn't make any like problems. Maybe I should console load and there ABCD, so we make sure. No, it doesn't work on mouse. Obviously on click. That's why it doesn't. Not a number. Yeah. So we have y offset. Windows doesn't have an offset. Is there any? Okay, so what's the client X maybe and client Y? Client X is the position of the cursor. It should be position of the cursor, and client position on the x-axis, and y on the y-axis. And undefined. Oh no, we will all die today. No, we should have an event. Is there a problem with that? No. Are we able to get a cursor position without an event? JS. I don't know. No, it's not possible. Okay. No, it's not possible. Or maybe he wanted only in CSS? No. He wanted just like this. So we just specify E, and right here E, and there canvas done. And right now it should work, but we need to specify there E. Like, no, not specify, but use. You're in the body. So true, false. False, true, true. So that it works. It works. That looks better, obviously, than this, and we can use it the second time, like so. And there will be x2, y2. Oh, and today I started the stream a bit earlier than yesterday. So yesterday, that was the time I started the stream. It was almost 2 a.m. and in an hour I was totally exhausted. And right now I'm quite fine, I must say. You're in a body, you're in a head, nothing. Okay, alright. And we can get rid of this. So yeah, that looks very nice. We know that there we just check intersection of the second square because there are only variables for the second square. That's it. And further we go. Further we go. On click. So I told, I said that there cannot be on click. There should be something else. Like on mouse button down. Is there something like that? On left mouse button down. Yes. On mouse down if so there we that's weird. Okay, but on mouse down, but it doesn't. On mouse, canvas down on mouse, enter. Maybe just mouse enter. On, yeah, on mouse enter. What's wrong? Almost. Over? That's weird. That's weird. I don't get. Weird. So that's only on mouse enter. On mouse. Okay, that works. That works. That would be like. And it should be, as they were saying, we should do other two listeners. So the first will be for key down. So we will know that the user pressed the left mouse button, and the second will be the mouse up. So we will know that the user pressed the button, not press, but release the button. So let's do two other variables: static mouse clicked. How it was left mouse button false. So we have the variable left mouse button. When the button will be pressed, it will be true, and when it will be released, it will be false. So as a default value, it will be released. Canvas DOM on mouse down. Yep. And we do gs dot left mouse button, and it's true. And we copy it and paste, and there we do up. So right now the mouse button is released, and it will be false. Okay, that's all right. And we close it, everything, because we first need to specify the condition without like taking the room in the RAM for these variables. Would like rather to check the condition than do all this stuff right here. So gs left mouse button. So if it's true, do everything below. And right now you can see we are not there, and when we click, we actually are in the head. But we see that something is wrong, because we are, you see, when we click outside and move to the head, it works too, because the button is clicked and we are inside the head. And it should be like that. Or maybe, yeah, it's so I changed my mind. We should first check if we hold if we intersect this thing, and then we should check if the buttons press. No, because it will be the same. That's the same story. No, we should. Oh my gosh. I think there should be a third state. First, we okay, I know. So there is the thing that we are using left mouse button, but it's not the case. Like you saw the reason why it's bad. We should make a second variable, which will tell us what was that? Java. Nothing important. So let maybe is inside head when clicked. That makes sense. And versus false. So there we check. Maybe n. So there will be three states where n is not tested, a is inside, and or I inside or outside. So we have three states. So first we have not tested. We are not tested. If inside head is equal to not tested. Then we check this. I'm out of my mind. Like, okay, maybe I will write what I think. I should always do that. Because it's not that easy. Actually. Seriously? What happened to driver? Why is disconnected? Yeah, I want to plug my my tablet. We close this. We don't need it anymore. And it's still disconnected. Oh no. What's wrong? I touched some cable at the back of my laptop and everything went dark. Wait 5 seconds. Really? Oh my gosh. And it must have happened on the stream. What's wrong with this? I can't do anything. Okay, I'm back. Does it work? I don't know. But I still can't draw. So we go to paint and we try to write it. So there we have our belly in here. And there we have our mouse. So in the first position, in this position, it's not intersecting. And we clicked. So we clicked, it's not intersecting. When we clicked. So we just need to see if it's intersecting or not. And that's all. When it's clicked. Yeah, when the mouse is down. That's quite obvious. So, oh my gosh. So that's wrong? I think so. Yeah, we should calculate it on mouse down. All of these things right here. No, not mouse up, but mouse down. And we actually don't need to split it into two ifs. We can write it in one if because we really don't need to know if player is touching this or this. It's like the whole body. So yeah, we calculate it right here. And if and else, if it's inside, no, we should calculate it to here too, because when it goes out of this square, it will be counted as it's still here. So this thing, it needs to be some other function. So we do the function. Function is character held dragged. It's character dragged, and we do this. We only need to specify event. That's the thing we don't have. Everything else we do. And if so, return true. else return false. So almost down. If this function true, and then we set some, there is a variable called is dragged, obviously false. Is character dragged? Równa się true. Only this, and right there. If it's not, then we set it to false. Client X of undefined. Oh, yeah, I know. E. E, E, E. E, 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 E. Where? Wait. It's character drag. Where did they use it? Did they even use it? I don't think so. Where? Lol. I thought I did it already. I need to see after I get the recording where if I did that or not. So right now nothing happens. When I click somewhere outside of the character and go inside, nothing happens, and nothing happens. It's obvious why nothing happens, because if is dragged, we console log nothing happened. No. You're dragging a body. Yeah. So it works. When we're holding a mouse button inside of it, it shows this message. But when we go outside, it doesn't show it, and when we go outside, click it and go inside, then it doesn't show the message. So that's what we wanted. It's dragged. We're dragging a body, so we should calculate the offset, which we need to move our dream. Yep, that's it. So, how to do that? When we are right here and we moved, there is some delta, and we need to move the dream about this delta. That sounds good, I think. Understandable. So we that's so the previous delta, if there's no previous delta, we don't need to move dream about it. But if there is a previous delta, we should like divide one from the other and move this thing about the delta. So how long do I record it? Over 1.5 hours. Oh, that's why I feel so tired. Maybe I should make more streams, but like even 2 streams in a day, but shorter. So yeah, we make it move and we end up the stream. Maybe. I hope it will work for the first time. So we do the next variable, old offset, or maybe old drag offset is equal to nothing. And new drag offset is equal to nothing too. So the old drag offset, first we need to think about it. So it should reset whenever we stop holding the dream. So on mouse up, it should be undefined, and maybe new drag offset should be undefined too. So if we have old offset, then we should first nothing. Or maybe drag position, not offset. Because offset means the distance, some outstanding distance, but That's not ascending distance, it's just a position. You drag position. So we have a new drag position. It is equal to we need the x value of the mouse, so e dot, I forgot which field was that. A field called client x. Client x. You drag offset position, drag position. So the new drag position is client x. After then, the old drag position is equal to my offset old drag position and to the new drag position, and if the old drag position is okay, we should subtract the the new minus old. Yep. And the result static drag, and there should be offset. Drag offset is equal to 0, and it should be equal to 0 not here. I'm tired. Well, we reset everything. And usually it will be new minus old drag position. Can we? I want to console log it. Console log gs drag offset. Okay, and these are the pixels, you see, which we need to like subtract or add. So many of them. So quickly you can see there are higher values. So yeah, that's it. That's it, that's it. We need to apply this for the player. We need to do some variable. Offset x, not c offset, but offset x, and there it's equal to 0. I know. Why do we do it like that? We shouldn't. Drag offset. We should add to this drag offset the new value. So there should be plus. Well, that means the result of this will add to whatever it's in this variable. So we simply add it to GS drag offset, and you see it works. And this in some way. It works until we okay, I know what's that. There we need to add offset, drag offset. Oh no, yeah, offset, that's it. And this obviously for the head too. Oh no, still doesn't work. Like this. And use it somehow works, but when the mouse is quicker, it doesn't that well. So I know the way to do that. Maybe like this. Almost. Almost. It almost works. It's not perfect, but I don't know what's the reason. Why doesn't it work? Oh, because we move it and it's always inside here. No, it should be counted. There should be window instead. Everywhere. Be window everywhere. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with this, but I will repair it off camera this time. Or maybe I will do tomorrow, the next stream, in the morning, and we'll repair it. I will think about it for the night. And yeah, so thank you for today's video, or I say video because there is nobody on the stream, and I hope it was everything was all right. You heard me very well, and yeah. Is there something I forgot about? I don't know. Maybe about about enabling sound. It should be enabled. So you can, there wasn't any like moments, like silent moments, yeah, like right now. So I have the music prepared. I don't know why it isn't there. Right now it's turned on. But thank you for the stream. I hope you liked it anyway. I think I will try to make a short from it, so you will see everything with the music and so on. And for now, bye. And to excuse myself, if somebody was on the stream, they could tell me that something is wrong. Yeah, that there is no music, but yeah, that's how it is.